So Andrea, tell me about what you've got here. I know you've got lots of interesting things, controllers, chargers, motor, battery pack.
So what you can see on this table is our 48 volt base powertrain system that we put not only in our scooters or sports bike, but also in small cars. And it's comprised of all of these components.
Yeah.
And depending on the range and performance you want to have, and depending on the vehicle type, you just scale up the components. So for example, for the scooter, we use each component one time. But if you put it in the car, you will double the motor, double the charger, and you put up to 6 batteries. So one system fits all. For example, if you have a scooter or a sports bike, this is between 4 and 11 kilowatts of performance. So you use each component one time, or you put a second battery to increase the range. And then if you take the car, you need of course more power. So this is between 14 and 20 kilowatts. So you put 2 motors and 2 charger and up to 6 batteries.
So presumably all of this is to be sold business to business. This is. But you could presumably retrofit this to like a motorbike that already has a combustion engine.
Yeah, that's the way we did it with the E-Schwalbe. It's a very famous combustion scooter from back in Eastern Germany. And what we did is we put this system, like a plug-and-play system, inside the scooter and enabled the electrification. So
as it stands at the moment, all this stuff, because this has everything, the battery management system,
the brain, like the whole control system, the charger that is actively cooled. Yeah, it's like a complete system. You don't have to add anything.
This is to do with your 48 volt propulsion as well, is it?
Yeah, that's true. The system also includes a display that you can either put as a standalone version or integrate it directly in your vehicle, and also the U-Drive Connect app. The U-Drive Connect app connects the whole system, the state of battery, the system settings. It predicts you the range that is remaining. It tracks your last location. So whenever you get lost, especially in big cities, your U-Drive Connect app will bring you back to your vehicle.
Right, okay. I could see this working really well in a vehicle that's already been made, that already had an engine in it. So instead of redesigning the whole thing and wasting quite a lot of resources, you can actually retrofit a kit like this. How many other companies are taking on this system at the moment, do you know? You
cannot really see them driving around a lot because we're quite young. But the E-Schwalbe is on the market really newly this month. The first delivery is this month,
Well, let's go and have a better look at it.
This was a very famous combustion scooter back in Eastern Germany.
In the communist era?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I do recognise the style of it. So this would have been an old two-stroke from the sort of, 60s, 70s, 80s?
Yeah, what they did is there were several tries to electrify the combustion Schwalbe, but GOVECS was able to do it with our powertrain system.
So show me what it's now got then that's Bosch.
Well, on this one you cannot really good see it. I mean,
it's hidden under.
Yeah, the batteries are inside here underneath it, so you cannot see it, and also the charger. One special thing is our powertrain system doesn't need any special equipment for charging. It's simply just using a normal domestic 200
a normal socket. Is that a USB?
Yeah, you can also recharge your mobile phone while driving.
Oh, well, that's always useful. So you've got the retro style of a classic East German kind of icon. Is this like the sort of Trabant of the motorbike, of the moped world? Like that kind of East German? No, which is like an icon. It's a cult.
It is. Definitely it is.
I like Trabants. I can say it.
Actually, whenever we were on the street with that, so the first deliveries were this month. So it's brandly new in Germany.
Right, okay.
And whenever you see someone riding on the street, all the people are staring and saying, "Oh my God, this is back on the road!" So yeah, it's great. It's great. It's a big symbol for German.
I really like stuff like this because for me, I like the whole retro design idea. Anyway, this is taking a sort of communist icon from East Germany, resurrecting it in a modern way using electric propulsion, and in this case, propulsion that is off the shelf for Bosch. any spare parts that you'd ever need, any repair work can be done under warranty, or you can buy the individual parts. So it actually makes an awful lot of sense. So just go.
And just go.
Just go. All right. I'm just going to go then. See, back in the olden days, there were a few electric motorbikes. One of them was called one of them was a Californian bike, which I've actually tried to buy an example of, called an Orienthetic Charger. Catchy name. And it used 2 car batteries essentially, and it was either 12 volts or 24 volts. So first gear was 12, second gear was 24. So it wasn't exactly progressive, but now of course, you've got lovely progressive throttles like this thing. Just nice and quiet and relaxed. So you take the idea of an old, retro East German moped, it's been reinvented, but with 21st century zero emission tech. In my head, I could be Paul Weller. This could be zero emission quadrophenia. Just been overtaken by an electric bike. Of course, that's got Bosch propulsion in it as well, that thing. I wonder how many times I could ride this around the exhibition before I get told to stop. It's quite addictive.